you have to break free with the intention of healing. You have to break free from Wahhabi groups, Salafi groups, and other types of groups of men who are looking for power that control how you live and remove your freedom. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So when I create some of my content, for example on TikTok, I have noticed that, you know, I get a lot of attacks from in videos that are relatively popular from, you know, Wahhabi and Salafi minded people, and some of the attacks are very extreme actually. And what strikes me with this kind of experience is that I don't know how they have sort of self-invited themselves to just tell people what to do. So I don't know why they expect me to care at all about what they have to say. And I don't know why really they take the freedom to just tell me what to do. I don't know them. I have no relationships with them. I don't have any bloodline to them. I'm not related to them in family or in tribe or in ethnicity. You know, from my mother's side, we are Finnish people, quite secular, Christian / secular. And from my father's side, we are Gambian or Fula, which is very old Sufi type of culture. So in my father's sort of lineage, we see them as sort of Wahhabi people. And from my mother's side, Finnish people kind of view these people like terrorists and fundamentalists. So I don't know why they take this sort of freedom to just tell me what to do or how to live, or sort of kind of expect that I would care about what they have to say and so on. And what then strikes me with this is that I'm starting to see kind of what many people in the Middle East go through. This kind of oppression, this kind of extreme group mentality. It's a group mentality that is kind of, yeah, extreme in the sense that, you know, there is a group norm, and immediately if you deviate from what the group considers to be the appropriate behavior, then the group bullies you and attacks you and even threatens you to get back to that norm. I think many people in the Middle East face this, not women particularly, and breaking free from that might be very challenging, particularly if the family is sort of kind of rooted in that sort of group mentality, behavior, that sort of the group defines the right religion, and their opinion of how you should behave, what you should eat, and how you should dress is the right religion, and anything that deviates from that is the wrong religion. Well, look, as long as you are worried and all the time led by the group mentality, you will never know yourself. Never. Never ever. Not in the Sufi path, and if you would even look at other traditions, not in their paths. If you don't want to spend time with yourself and learn about yourself and connect with your inner being, you're all the time worried about what other people think, you will never know yourself. And you will never be able to be free. Never. Because you're in jail. You have chains around your hands. Your deeds are controlled by what he's gonna think. Your words are controlled about what she's going to think. The next person to you. You have to break free from this. This is not the spiritual path. This is certainly not the Sufi path. One of the essence of the Sufi path is freedom. Freedom to follow and be completely guided by Allah. Imams, sheikhs, etc. in the Sufi way, they are just guides. They are to guide you and help you, but it is ultimately your journey, and it is ultimately you and your relationship with Allah. You are not born here to be a slave to other people's perception. You are not born here to never be able to taste life and live and enjoy this life. You are born here to be free. Hadith says that everyone is born a Muslim, but their parents and other people make them other religions. So this is a hadith. This is talking about the spiritual essence of Islam, because when you are a child, you are completely free. That's why childhood is like the best experience in our life, because we just play around and we test things and we are completely free. It is the spirit that newly ascended to this dunya in this form, and it comes from its original nature of light, which is pure freedom. So we just play around like children and have so much fun. But then when we become like 5, 6, 7 years old, people start putting chains around our hands and expectations on how we are supposed to behave and what we are supposed to do, and then we start suffering. But your nature is this deen al-fitr, the deen, the lifestyle, or the dharma, or the religion, the natural religion, or the lifestyle that is in your very nature. This is what is Islam, and that is what you are when you are a child. You are free, and you're supposed to be like that when you are older as well. You see, myself, I live life, I taste life to the fullest. I love skiing right now. I am out here in nature. It was snowing. I was like, I totally have to go out into the snow and just enjoy it. Yesterday we celebrated Christmas, or what you could call midwinter. It's the largest holiday and largest celebration in the Nordic countries, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Norway, because of the Norse roots of this culture. You have midsummer and midwinter. There are major celebrations here, so we really enjoyed. I made a video about it, some 6,000 views on TikTok, and a lot of angry Wahhabis started commenting because they are not living, they are not free, so they cannot taste life like I taste life. So then they sit and are jealous and hateful towards other people who are living, and this struck me. So I was motivated to make this talk. It's very important to live life. Does that mean to walk around and be angry and rude to other people? Essentially, true freedom means that. You know why? Because when you are angry and rude to other people, you're gonna feel the law of what you can call karma, or the law of your deeds. You know that that is gonna lead to a certain consequence. And your nature is not to suffer, so you will not automatically behave or do things in a way that is gonna create more suffering to yourself. So when you are completely free to explore things, you're gonna learn naturally what we call the law of the universe, or Sharia. You're not gonna have to have someone who is telling you this is right and this is wrong. You're gonna experience life yourself, and you're gonna know what is right and wrong, because you're gonna test things, and you're gonna put your hand there and it burns. Oh, that was hot, I'm not gonna do that again. You're gonna try that. Oh, that was cold, I'm not gonna put my hand there again. You see, you're learning yourself, you're free. So this is spirituality, to be free. I know in some traditions in Hinduism they call it mukti or moksha, like the ultimate state of being, like liberation or something like this. It is actually similar in Sufism. When you reach these higher levels, you get to this type of liberation where you are free to live yourself and experience life yourself. You are the creator ultimately. So hopefully this video has been helpful, and in case you celebrate Christmas or midwinter, happy holidays.